Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Mindset of a Beast. I'm your trainer, Trey.
And I'm your trainer, Cass.
And today we're going to go over the difference between being a hobbyist and being an athlete.
Woo!
Now, there's a lot of difference between the two. It has nothing to do with genetics. It has everything to do with mindset.
This thing.
Yes, which is crucial. Like most people, I believe most people know that being an athlete and being in sports, about 80, almost 90% of it is mental. Everything else is a physical part. Like the hardest part people have to get over is their mindset. So we're gonna go over a few differences between the two. One being training is not optional. It's mandatory.
Yeah, so like as an athlete, especially you, right? It's not an option.
Yeah, it's not whether I feel like it or the day is perfect, the sky is blue, because I'm not one to like cloudy days to train.
Oh my gosh, I need summer. And sun.
I love the blue skies, the sun. This is a perfect environment, but that's not realistic year round, right? It gets gray, it gets cold. This is my least favorite time of the year. But we still have to do it.
Oh yeah.
Right? Athletes still have to show up. NFL players, they have to play in the snow. So it's not whether they want to or whether or not they feel like it. It's what is going to happen regardless.
Yeah. So it's really that whole mindset shift between a hobbyist, a person that does fitness for fun, versus an athlete, a person that takes fitness serious. The whole shift happens with it is a non-negotiable.
Yeah, non-negotiable. It's not like I miss a day and it's okay, because that would be like a downward spiral to where you miss 2 or 3 and now you're finding like, oh, it's not really that bad. I showed up at least twice. It's not the mindset of an athlete.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen this with clients before, and with running a gym. Like, we've seen that people come into the gym and they think the hardest part is showing up to the gym. Like, that is what...
At the beginning, that's fine. Like, as a beginner, just showing up, that is the first step, showing up. But once you start getting deep into this fitness thing, it becomes a lot more. That is the starting ground. We're proud of you at that starting. Just showing up and, getting outside your comfort zone. But then after that, there's the next level. And then there's another level and another level. And just, it never ends. But it's that progress that's going to help you see results in the long run.
Yes, sir. So, real quick, as a hobbyist, what have you seen in a person that, isn't necessarily an athlete yet? What have you seen them do that an athlete wouldn't do?
I have seen, man, there's a lot. Well, an athlete would not use the gym as like a 1-time or 2-time thing throughout the week.
Okay.
An athlete is there day in and day out, and it's a non-negotiable. Whether if let's say they had a long night because of work and they're not able to make the 5 a.m. class, they're for sure going to get something in. They're not going to use their daily lifestyle or their daily hiccups or obstacles to interfere with what they have to do when it comes to their workout.
So an athlete adjusts.
Yes.
And a hobbyist doesn't.
No, they give up quick. If there's a bump in the road, or their husband kept them out late the night before, they're like, nah, I'm normally a 5 a.m.er, but because I had a long night, I think I'm just gonna take this day off and just chill back. Where that's not the mindset of an athlete.
So,
I'm gonna find a way to get in the gym.
Okay, so then what would be the difference between a hobbyist and an athlete when it comes to lifting weights?
So hobbyist finds that comfort zone. they're okay with just what we just talked about, that starting base where at least I'm showing up. And then they find their weight that starts a little hard at first, but then they get used to it, and it's like, this is my zone right here. If I go up any more, one, I'm gonna end up looking like a man, which is nonsense. Two, I'm gonna be so sore where I can't move the next day,
which is a lie.
Yes, pushing your body to the next level, there is going to be some adjustment, because that's how growth happens. There has to be some form of friction or pain or discomfort in order for stuff to develop and grow. Like everybody knows, like, in order to make a diamond, you have to put some pressure, and it has to be cut. Like, there's all these things in order to see this perfect shaped rock that's all shiny, but nobody really wants to go through all that work in order to get there. So an athlete, they're constantly doing progressive overload, pushing their body, going up in weight, not every day, but let's say weekly, bi-weekly. Like, they're trying to get stronger. You have to push your body in order for those muscular fibers to like shred right and rebuild right, and you get stronger. That's where you burn the most calories, is by doing a little bit more than what you used to. The body's so smart.
So smart. So then you would go into, how do I word this question? Would you say, what would a person be if they show up to the gym consistently? They lift heavy, but outside of the gym, they still don't do what needs to be done, like food preparation, recovery. Would they still be considered an athlete because they show up in the gym and they lift heavy, or they're consistent in that area? Or would they still be considered a hobbyist? Because I've met a lot of people.
They do the gym part really good.
They do the gym part really good.
They can do that gym part.
Yes.
And because that's hard, right? But we've had this like discussion in the gym where the gym part's is the easiest part to this whole fitness thing. The hardest part is outside the gym. Like, people lose motivation when they don't have their comfort zone around them, their support base, the people in the gym to help push them and get them there. It's more when they're by themselves. Can they be disciplined with their eating? Can they be disciplined with their stretch and foam roll? We have this thing when we ask after class, what are we going to do after this workout after we take a shower? What are we going to do?
Stretch and foam roll.
Stretch and foam roll. I bet you our clients that are watching this right now know exactly, probably said it as I asked that question. So yes, like doing all those things, like you got.
So they would still be considered a hobbyist.
Yeah, it's still a hobby. You haven't fully dived into this fitness thing just yet. Like, you're still like tippy-toeing into the water. Like, you got your foot in, but you ain't swimming yet.
Oh, okay.
You ain't swimming with the big dogs yet.
Okay, so I like that example. You have your foot in the water, but you ain't swimming.
Yeah.
So there's different levels of being a hobbyist. And I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going over this, because some people think, oh, I go to the gym, I work out hard. Guess what, honey boo boo? You're still a hobbyist if you're not doing everything else outside of the gym.
Absolutely.
So knowing that example of your foot just being in the water, let's go swimming. Stop playing games.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's pretty much all you're doing, and you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And what follows after disappointment is you quitting.
Oh, yeah.
And you staying in that same zone and feeling like this fitness thing's not for you.
And it might not even be quitting. It might be you jumping on like a different bandwagon, trying a different diet plan, trying a different workout thing, trying a different this or a different that. Like we say, the plan always works if you stick to the plan. The formula is simple.
Very simple.
Very
Fitness
simple.
is simple.
Very, very simple.
Discipline is hard.
So it's like if you have 1 + 1 + 1.
Wait. Okay.
equals 3.
I sure glad you didn't say 4.
If 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3.
Every time.
Then that means working out plus eating right plus sleep and recovery equals results.
Absolutely.
What most people will do is they're like, oh, I have the workout, but I'm minusing the sleep and recovery and the meal planning, and I'm expecting this result.
Yeah.
So what they do is they start plugging in other people's formulas. Oh, well, let me change the workout because the workout's not what's working.
No, just get moving.
It's not that the workout's not working, it's that you're not sleeping and you're not meal prepping or eating right. So no matter what workout plan you do, if you don't have the other elements, you're not going to get the result.
Oh, absolutely.
No matter how much you change it up.
I had a conversation with a client the other day, fit guy, right, older, in his late 40s, right, and is a lean guy, but is having problems around his midsection. And he's like, what do I need to do? And I'm like, well, do you know how much protein you're getting in? Not a clue. Well, you know where your sugar levels are? Not a clue. So he's doing all this work, right, in the gym and killing it. Great effort, love effort. Like, that's what you need in the gym, is that max effort, not just coming
max effort,
half-assed and doing the same weight, not really wanting to push yourself because you're scared of pain. He has that part, right? But in order for him to be more detailed in his body, he needs to be more detailed with the foods that he's eating, with the number tracking, that part.
Because, for example, if he is drinking alcohol, that's going to affect the midsection. If he's drinking too many protein shakes that have high sugars in it.
And if he's not getting enough protein.
So that's why it's super important to follow the formula. And like when we say, log it, there's so many apps. I know that we each have an app, but our Beast Body app for the gym, we at least have a logging in nutritional app there that you can download. So it's like there's so many different things out there to help you keep track. Not only that,
and it's 2026.
Not only that, here's how I know you don't want to keep track. When I tell you,
oh, she going in.
Okay. You know how many people I have told, how many clients I have told, hey, listen, go ahead and log it in for a week, screenshot it and send it my way. I will look over it. I will tell you what needs to be fixed, or what you could take out of your meal plan, what you could substitute with it, with your daily, whatever it is that you eat. I will look over it. I will look over it.
For free?
At no cost. How many people?
I'm not letting you do that no more.
Oh, no. No, I know. But I offer it because I know nobody's going to do it. Nobody wants to take the time to do it. The people who actually pay me to do it, do it. So it's like, I know that you want it when you actually show up for yourself. So I already know the formula that you're missing a piece, and you ain't willing to plug in that piece. Okay.
That's mind blowing to me. That they will literally do all that stuff. They still won't do it.
Yeah, 1 week to help you out with the rest of the year. This is what I call like sabotage mentality. Like, it takes you 1 week to log in all your food. I'm not asking you to change anything. I'm not asking you to get on a meal plan. I'm telling you, log in your food, screenshot it, and send it to me. By the way, just a disclaimer here, don't do it now, because I ain't going to do it. So anybody rewatching this video, don't be sending me stuff.
Sorry, too late.
Too late. But
we are here to help.
Yes.
We do want the best for y'all, and I hate when people have not seen any results and they've been with me for a period of time. And then it comes to be like, well, it didn't work for me. Well, did you work for it? Like, did you do step 1, step 2, step 3?
And most of the time, the answer is no.
The answer is no. They stay stuck on stage 1 and want everything else to just kind of like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't exist. And that's just, it's heartbreaking because I really love my job. And then when you get to see that, it's like, I'm rooting for you, and just do this thing. It's just
it is heartbreaking when you're like, 1 week of work, so that way you could see the results for the rest of the year, and a person chooses not to do that, and then they blame the plan. But when a person's not ready to execute something, like
you can't force them.
You can't force them. Like they say, you could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Like, if you're gonna keep your mouth closed as a horse, deuces, I brought you to what would help you. So that kind of leads into accountability. A lot of people who are hobbyists need all the accountability in the world.
They want somebody to hold their hand.
They need their hand held.
Yeah, they need people to support them.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the hard part, because you're no longer a child. You're an adult, and it's nice to have people cheer you on and be in your corner, but that's not always going to be the case. A lot of it is you solo.
Yeah.
And you just grinding it out, whether anybody's in your corner or not. And people are not there to hold your hand. People got their own lives. So
yeah. And I think this also goes into the athlete mentality, that some of the best athletes out there, they don't need someone else to hold them accountable.
No.
They show up regardless. They're their biggest hype person.
And you have to be, because all you got.
Exactly. So that is also the difference between a hobbyist and a athlete.
Yeah. Not depending on motivation. Strictly discipline, not depending on people holding your hand and dragging you to the gym. This has to be truly something that you desire and want, and having the mindset just going into it that it's not going to be easy. It can be easy, but like we said, fitness is easy. It's the discipline that comes along with fitness that's hard for most people to do, because they're not patient enough to get past that. There's a picture that I love. It's
a picture.
It's a picture. It's 2 cartoon characters, and they're in the mine, and they're hacking, and one dude keeps hacking, he sees the diamonds. The other one is like this close to seeing the diamonds. And then he just turns around and walks away. And and that's 98% of people in fitness, is that they get right there. They just want the results so bad, and they're just maybe leaving out one variable. And then as soon as it just gets a little bit too hard, they turn around and quit.
Yeah.
Or they stay in that comfort zone. They don't want to push anymore because they feel like they've done it long enough. People have been doing this for years, and you gotta be willing to do it for years.
You gotta be willing to make
sacrifice
it a lifestyle
for years. Yes.
And I think that's the problem with most people, is that they have not yet made the mindset shift that this is a way of living. Going to sleep at a certain time is a way of living. Eating right, saying no to certain foods or beverages is a way of living. So then they compare themselves to somebody else who gets all the sleep, who works out 90 minutes to 2 hours.
They're doing all the things.
Who eats right on a regular, and then,
and probably been doing it longer.
And has been doing it longer, and you're like, oh, well, I like their results, so I want to,
jump on their plan.
On their plan. And it's like, okay, follow the damn plan. Like, it doesn't matter. 1 + 1 + 1 equals the result. So in order to also see yourself succeed, because you were talking about sacrifice, you have to sacrifice some things, but ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? And ask yourself, how can I make things easier so that way I could set myself up for success?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't ask themselves that question. How can I make my life easier? For example, I don't like taking the supplements that I need to take. And I always had my supplements in the kitchen, and I would hate being at one side of the house or in the office or wherever and be like, oh my gosh, I need to walk all the way over to the kitchen to go grab my supplements so I can come back. Like, it was such a hassle.
Yeah, it's extra.
It was extra, so it created more friction, which meant I didn't want to do it. So I decided, what would make my life easier? Oh, if I have the supplements in my office, if I have the supplements next to my bed, if I have the supplements next, in the kitchen. It
Places
makes it,
you know you're going to be.
It makes it easier for me to be more successful. Same thing goes with fitness or eating right. What's going to make you more successful with eating right? Meal planning.
Yeah.
Like, it's
taking your lunch.
Taking your lunch.
Work.
Like, the answers are there. The answer is simple. You just have to ask yourself, and then you have to execute. So
The execution part.
The execution part. And that's the difference. Athletes are willing to execute. Hobbyists
have excuses.
Have excuses. So I think that was good.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. So thank you guys so much for joining us today.
That helps, and y'all can tell within yourselves, are you a hobbyist or are you an athlete?
Drop in the comments which one you are.
And if you're a hobbyist, it's not too late to switch over.
Hey!
Love y'all.
Bye.